Hello, Divine Feminines, and thank you, ladies, so much for watching and tuning in today, tonight. Whichever time you're deciding to watch this reading right now, I appreciate you. For those of you that are new, I'm levitating Lotus Healing. For those of you that are returning, welcome back and thank you. Again, like I said before, a general reading for the Divine Feminine Collective. This could relate at some part of your past, some part of your future or present, depending on whatever time you decide to watch this video, okay? So, I do appreciate you for watching anyway. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get into the reading, okay? That was a little messy, as I say that. Okay, one just flipped and flew, so let's look at this one. This one says, Starseed, what lights you up? So right now, Divine Feminine, you're being encouraged to focus on what truly gives you purpose, what truly gives you purpose, what motivates you every day, what gives you that spark, that fire every single day, what passionately drives you, okay? Right here is the first Oracle Starseed, what lights you up. So this could continue on throughout the reading. So, but that's the first one that literally flew out, jumped and flew out, okay? The second is protection, call your power back, cut the cord, soul retrieval. So, I feel like Divine Feminine right here, and mind you, this is for the collective, so this could most definitely pertain to me in some way, shape, or form, to you, or to someone that you know, okay? But what's followed is protection, call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. So what I'm getting right now from these first two, there's some things that you've been experiencing, there's some things that you've been going through. I feel like some of you could be going through a difficult experience when it comes to family, relatives, friends, foes, or associates or business partners. There's some type of connection. I feel like there's some type of connection that you may have to people, or this could be a connection that you have with yourself, that's kind of like lost a little bit. Some of you may feel out of balance. Some of you may feel kind of here and there type of feeling, you know what I mean? Like you're pushing through, but it kind of feels like you're running on fumes, and it's kind of difficult for you. This personally in ways does relate to me, so I hope that it relates to you as well. But it's kind of like, you know, you're a little bit exhausted here. I feel like you may have given your energy or your power up in some way, shape, or form, or you may have allowed it to be used in ways that does not benefit you. And I don't mean to say that, and I don't want that to come off as like, okay, you're being used by someone or something. No, sometimes things can deplete you that is helpful for you, but you may have to take another route. You may have to take another option. You may have to pick another hobby that day. You know what I mean? I'm getting like kind of like energetically exhausted, energetic exhaustion, which is similar to the symptoms that I'm currently feeling right now. But for you overall, Divine Feminine, I'm getting energetic exhaustion. Okay, so that's like you're kind of running on fumes when it comes to certain things. You know, you're feeling kind of burnt out maybe a little bit when it comes to certain areas that you were really like up and pumped for, you know what I mean? So I don't know what that is for you, but I feel like you kind of lost the connection. And I'm not saying lost the connection as far as like it being lost and never returned or never found again. It's just kind of like, you know, when you're burning the candle at both ends, and when that candle gets about right here, you like, okay, I need a break. Okay, I need the rest. Okay, I need to reevaluate some things. Okay, I need to prioritize my time and my schedule and my routine more, you know? I need to pull back energy into myself, you know what I mean? So what's followed by that is protection. Sometimes we can willingly give our good energy, in essence, away to external people, places, and things that we really don't need to, because we deserve our energy first. And when we feel depleted, that means that we can't do anything for ourselves. We don't have the motivation to do anything for ourselves. We don't have the motivation to do anything for anybody else. And a lot of times this could be the case for some of you Divine Feminines out there. Some of you guys got family, friends, and foes, and business associates and co-workers and associates and shit that's just kind of like taking from you. And what I mean by taking from you, more so asking instead of asking to receive instead of asking to assist. You know what I mean? Some of you may have been getting a lot of that energy lately. People coming up to you asking you to assist them and help them, or to provide something for them, instead of them actually calling you and asking you things and trying to see how you are. You know what I mean? That type of thing. It depletes your energy, you know? So, you know, with you being a divine feminine, you want to help, you want to assist, especially those that you know are worth it. But sometimes it's good to just sit down, sit back, and take care of you, and say no to every fucking person that is asking you to do something for them, that's asking you to be present for them, that's asking you to provide something for them. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to say no. Sometimes you have to say, not today, I don't care, I don't feel like it. No, it's I don't have it in me to do it today. I don't have it in me to go today because I'm tired. Okay? And it's okay for me to be tired. It's okay for me to take a moment for myself. It's okay for me to call my power back to me, because I'm spending it everywhere, and it's shooting out to everybody and everything that needs it. And I'm not recuperating. I'm not rejuvenating myself. I'm not recycling my energy so that I can feel strong and motivated and energized. You know what I mean? So that's how I'm personifying, if that's the word. That's how I'm personifying the energy right now with these first two oracles, divine feminine. And I mean, that's right in the beginning, you know what I mean? So there's something that you may have lost passion for, that you're trying to build back up again, or that you're trying to reconnect with, or you're trying to find a new thing that truly like gives you a peace of mind, okay, that really relieves some form of stress. This could be, like I said, internal stress that you're feeling. This could be external stress that you're feeling. This could be simultaneously, okay, internal and external. So it's like when you're kind of like shaky on the inside, it's very difficult to have what it takes to get through the actual physical day with people, places, and things. You know what I'm saying? So protection calls for not only you protecting yourself from external energy, but you protecting your own energy, okay, and you letting yourself, you allowing yourself to feel what you feel some days, and that sometimes when you just don't have the gas, figuratively speaking, you know what I mean? And you just need to take a moment to rejuvenate, to revitalize, to just bring yourself back into where you need to be as a woman, as a divine feminine. So please, divine feminine, be mindful of that and continue to either focus on that or build on that, because that's very important. Because once you're burned out when it comes to some shit, once you're tired, once you've depleted all of your resources, it's like, and it's like the same people that called you or that needed something from you or that wanted you to do something for them are nowhere to be found a lot of times. You know what I mean? You know, it's kind of, the conversation gets short. The interaction is kind of awkward. You know what I mean? Because now it's like, oh, well, you were good when I was talking to you last time. You're not good now. Oh, well, I hope you feel better. And they just walk off, figuratively speaking, you know? So you have to re-energize and revitalize and truly love on yourself and empower that energy within you by doing the necessary things that are needed for you. Now, every woman is different. Every woman's needs are different at some point in time, okay, at whichever time you're deciding to watch this, you know, but I'm getting overall energetic exhaustion, and that is extended from, that could mean anything. Energetic exhaustion could be mental, could be represented as mental for you, emotional, physical, you know what I mean? All of that. It could be all of that. So it could be any of those things. But there's some type of energetic, spiritual exhaustion that you're dealing with. And the way to, what's the word? The way to bring yourself back into center, the way to prevent that, or the way to bring yourself back to where you need to be, is to call your power back to you, to truly reconnect to your passion, reconnect to what you truly love and what you truly want to do. And if you're not sure about that, just take a moment to think about it. Take a moment to just try something different. Take a moment to just try something different that really works for you, that you think will really work for you. I'm not saying don't go out, you know, with your friends or whatever, and then y'all go do something that everybody likes except you. Go do something that you like. Go do something that you love. Go do something that connects to your soul and your spirit. Go do something that helps you to connect more and be more present with God and your guides and yourself. You know what I mean? Go do those things, you know, and you don't need people with you to go do that for whoever that makes sense for, because this is time that you need for you. You know, if you need to go to a spa, go get a massage, just go get relaxed and go get loved on by a professional, so to speak. Go do that, because if that's what you need, that's what you need. So please understand that about yourself right now at this time, Divine Feminine. So, and what flipped over is unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Divine Feminine, you are carrying, I feel like right here with this third oracle to come out, because I'm seeing a group of women twice. They're repeating themselves twice. Here with protection and here with unbound. Unbound is like liberated. Unbound is literally not being tied down by any type of cycle, any type of toxic pattern, any type of negative inheritance, negative, how can I say it? It's like I'm gonna say how it's coming. It's like a negative inherited trait, okay? Negative inherited traits, okay? A lot of times we can carry and hold on to negative inherited traits from those that have come before us, from our parents, from our great-grandparents, from our great parents, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it can extend that far, because when a wound is not healed and when a wound is not given the proper things that it needs, it becomes infected. And when it becomes infected, that's when it gets worse, and that's when it starts affecting other things in other areas. But with this third oracle here, unbound, this is all about you taking your power back, just like with the second oracle here. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. This is all about you respecting your present moment in time right now with God, with your guides, and with yourself, and where you are and where you want to be. This isn't about the past. This isn't about what has carried on throughout your bloodline and your lineage, although it is 100%, because it's your job and it's your purpose to overcome it and to create a alternate or upgraded version of your bloodline and lineage, if you're carrying both, okay? And what I mean by both, the lineage, of course, of the lineage and bloodline of your parents, okay? You're an example of creating a better alternate version of what could not be fixed between the both of them before they had you, type of thing. You know what I mean? This is extended to all the whole connection of the quote unquote, or figuratively speaking, family tree. Okay, so let me slow down. It's coming kind of fast, y'all. So this is like spiritual liberation. This is not holding any type of not being constrained in any way, held down in any way, bound by anything or anyone, because you know your power, you know your connection, you know where you are, you know that it's different now. So there's no need to hold any type of emotional sympathy or emotional grief about anything. There's no need to hold any type of mental or physical or spiritual grief about anything of the past that had happened before you got, you know, before you were conceived, before you manifested in physical form. It's not about any of that. It's about where you are right now and where you're destined to take yourself, your bloodline, and your lineage through divine's love and guidance and grace, somewhere to be. And so it is, okay? So that's what this means, you know, as she's calling her power back here. The divine feminine energy calls her power back to her and says, no, I'm going to believe in myself. I'm going to trust in myself. I'm going to trust God. I'm going to trust my guides. And I'm going to believe that there's a better alternative to what I'm currently dealing with. Because just like, you know, it was better in days before, it can be even better now. So let me work on that while internally correcting and applying the certain necessary things that I need to me. Okay, let me check my camera, y'all. Okay, we still good. All right, so Unbound is talking about the same thing, but as you're calling your power back to you, building your power back up within yourself, right here, you're literally levitating, okay, as hence my title or my channel name. You know what I mean? Like completely free, completely liberated, completely, you know, who you are and where you need to be, beyond any type of spell or cycle or any type of toxic or negative inherited trait of any kind from anyone in any way, from both of your bloodlines and lineages, because of your parents, type of thing. You know what I mean? This is no, I'm free, I'm liberated, I am me, type of thing. Okay. All right. So what flipped over here? Whoa. Don't dim to fit in. You are driving. I'm sorry. Don't dim to fit in. You are dimming. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Let me say it again. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? So yeah, some of you ladies have been very much so playing it safe, because I feel like 100% you haven't felt 100% sure about you and where you are right now. Or maybe certain things have kind of like had you feel a certain type of way, like, I don't know, this is going on, this is happening, I got this going on, you know what I mean, I'm running on fumes, I gotta hit all of my corners, but I'm barely hitting my corners, and I gotta, okay y'all, my camera stopped recording, but it's like I gotta hit my corners, but I'm running on fucking fumes, and it's difficult, and I'm tired, and I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm trying to, you know, I'm just trying to see what my next step needs to be, or my moment of peace of mind, in order to rejuvenate and recuperate. Okay, that's what I feel like you need. But also I feel like because of those feelings, you're truly dimming the true beauty, the true power, the true essence and rarity of who you are as a woman, and as a divine feminine, and as the divine feminine collective, the higher divine feminine collective in this reality overall. You know what I mean? This is who this message and who these messages are for. Okay, so it's like, don't dim to fit in. Sometimes people don't want you to be this free, this liberated, this unbound, because a lot of times we run into people, you know, and a lot of times we see people who really struggle with negative inherited traits passed down through bloodlines and lineages. People struggle really fucking hard with that, and that's not talked about enough. It's really not. I may talk about it in sometime in the future in another video, but that's not talked about enough. Negatively inherited traits. Okay, but it's like you have truly overcome a lot. It's just there's still that old feeling that I feel like kind of like it kind of like makes you feel, it kind of creeps up on you a little bit when you're feeling out of balance. It kind of creeps up on you a little bit when you're not sure, when you're indecisive, when you're questioning things, when you're worried, when you're afraid of something, or when you're fearing something, when you're overthinking about something. You dim your light when you do that, because your true power is having faith in God, your guides, and yourself, and the potential for anything to break. Okay, as far as a beautiful blessing and miracle that truly elevates you even more. So believe in that more. Push more power and energy into those thoughts. Do that with your action, not only by saying it and believing it, but by your actions and intentions as well. And that will help you to build the confidence of saying, hey, I don't have to feel ashamed about anything, because I know what I've gone through. I know how rare I am, how beautiful I am, how worthy I am, and I'm not taking that away from myself, all because I'm feeling out of balance, all because people don't understand or respect my boundaries, all because, you know, I'm dealing with people don't respect my boundaries, or maybe I have neglected my own personal boundaries for the sake of me trying to keep up with something. I feel like there's been like I'm trying to hit all my four corners. Like for some of you ladies, you've been trying to keep up with something, but you've been burning the candle at both ends, and it's time to sort of like re-strategize, prioritize, and get things back into alignment a little bit more. And then it's kind of like here, losing the connection, or kind of like feeling a little bit less passionate, feeling a little bit less driven, feeling a little bit less motivated. It's like calling your power back to you helps you to understand that no, I am my own source. Okay, and what I mean by I am my own source, because some of y'all may think that's really fucking weird. Why she say that like that? Listen, okay, I'm my own source of divine energy. Okay, we're an extension of God, divine's guidance overall. That's what I mean. So if you don't understand that short definition, hey, okay. So unbound, it's like you realizing I don't have to feel like this. All I have to do is recalibrate, so to speak. And this gives you more confidence to believe that no, I know my true worth, I know my true self, I know my true path and true purpose. I may not know all the fucking details, but I know that I'm worthy of a miracle. I know that I'm worthy of something amazing happening in my life. And things are currently manifesting as such. You have to believe that, okay? And the way to help yourself believe that, like I said, through thought, action, effort, and intention, and also with what you say and what you choose. You know what I mean? It's like allow yourself to know that, no, you deserve way more than spiritual and energetic exhaustion, okay? Alright, so Divine, I asked for the last oracle to come through. That's a beautiful reading, Divine Feminine. I like that. Okay, break the chain. Break the motherfucking chain, baby. Okay, this says break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Boom. Look at that. Let me hold it up for some of y'all so y'all can see. She is literally walking out of this dark, dank ass cave, and she has gone through her cycles and her processes and her steps, and she's literally, figuratively danced the whole entire way. And what I mean by dance, truly seeing the greater side to every phase and every cycle and every transition. And now that she stands tall, firm in her truth and God's glory and her glory and Divine's guidance and glory overall, she is ready to conquer her brand new world, her brand new path, you know, her brand new move, whatever and wherever that is. Absolutely beautiful. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So yeah, this is all about you leaving behind everything that has kept you away from the real truth in its entirety. When it comes to you, when it comes to your family, when it comes to the history of things, when it comes to all of that, it's like you're breaking free from all of it and you're allowing yourself, you're absolutely allowing yourself to do it differently. Like I just said in the mid part of this reading, it's like you are taking the bloodlines, the two bloodlines that run through you, your mother's bloodline and your father's bloodline, your mother's lineage and your father's lineage, and you're you have no choice but to carry both. So both bloodlines and lineages have their traits, have their pros and their cons, but you somehow are morphing yourself into this divine being, as sacred and as divine and as balanced and aligned as you can, because you know that is the way to birth an even greater bloodline and lineage beyond what was present at the time of your conception, okay? If that makes sense. So when it's time for you to build on a brand new generation, they're more than ready because you prepared. You prepared more. You did more. You know what I'm saying? It's greater now because of it. Everything is better now because you paid attention to the toxic or negative inherited traits and you corrected it within yourself, and you brought forth the best parts of both bloodlines and both lineages. Absolutely beautiful, Divine Feminine. There's nothing else for me to say. I don't want to make this reading long. I absolutely love it for you. I'm not going to say kinda. I love it for myself because it definitely related to me in some ways as well. So what I'm going to do is pull one oracle from the Star Beginnings Oracle, and I'm going to sort of like leave it on a even more positive note. So Divine Feminine, please be encouraged. You're doing something great here. You're doing something. Oh yes, I wanted to mention because it just came to me. As I kept saying spiritual and energetic exhaustion, some of you have been fighting entities from lower realms and lower places, of which you're not even realizing, you know what I mean? And sometimes when you're doing so much energetically and spiritually, your body sometimes has to catch up with it later. You know what I mean? You don't feel tired until after this. You don't feel super tired until maybe hours later. Like, damn, why all of a sudden I feel so tired? So ladies, for those of you that are all of a sudden feeling so tired and so drained because of, you know, maybe a rest or a nap that you may have taken, or you may have gone out to the store and you were fine when you entered the store, right? Or you were fine when you went into whatever type of establishment you went into, but somehow when you left out and you got in your car, you just felt so fucking drained. You know what I mean? Because sometimes your good energy, like I said, when you're burning the candles at both ends, but also when you're not protecting yourself, and when you're not realizing that your light is still kind of like fighting off negative entities at the same time. You know what I mean? So it's like you're fighting, but you're running on fumes a little bit. But it's all good. Please understand and know that you are absolutely 100% protected. You're guided, but sometimes the physical catches up with the spiritual in it and the energetic a little bit later after everything is done with the spiritual and the energetic, if you understand what I'm saying when I say that. So whoever needs to understand that or know that, there you go. So let me pull one last oracle. Please, I want to say, wear some protection stones, ladies. Wear some protection stones. Check out some stones that help you ground your energy, that help you focus, that help you center, that keeps you in alignment with your thoughts and in your energy and your feelings and all of that. Especially for those of you that are kind of like dealing with past life issues or past issues, okay? For those of you that are struggling with certain triggers that really affect you right now, you know what I mean? Like, just allow yourself to embrace things and healing tools that really help you to ground, balance, and stay maintained, okay? And center within, all right? So, let me pull this oracle. I got two. I don't want two. But if two come out, it's cool. I'm gonna just roll with it, y'all. But I absolutely love this reading for y'all. I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but overall, you're working. But I feel like because you've been working so hard, because you've been doing so much, because you've been learning so much about yourself, because you've been trying to relearn certain things that you may have forgotten, because you know what I mean, sometimes when we're not keeping up with ourselves, we kind of lose ourselves and we lose focus, we lose passion, and it's like, okay, now I got to pull myself back together type of thing. You know what I mean? That could be in any way, shape, or form, okay? It says here, everything is as you created it. All you create offers you life, offers you lessons in life. Everything is as you've created. All you create offers you lessons in life. So I'm going to read this really quickly. And then that's going to be the end of the reading. Let's see, what's that, 26? Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, here we go. Everything is as you created. Don't start pulling up the seeds now. Believe in yourself and your future. Feel love for the future things. Seem better in the past at times because you only remember the good. The difficulties slide into the background unless it's the most recent past and the lessons are still fresh in your mind. You know what you create is right for you because you created it. All that you create offers you lessons in life, sometimes positive, sometimes less positive, but still necessary. And you can always find something good in everything. Yes, create with love and you will find that it will be right. Love is the key. Love where you are, love who you are, where you've been and where you're going. Love, love, love. Remember, fear is an illusion. I was saying something about fear earlier, y'all. Remember, fear is an illusion. We learned this early. And where do you learn it early from? When you're a kid, when your parents are bringing you up, when your relatives are helping to raise you. We instinctively absorb certain things. We are susceptible to those type of things sometimes. So let me keep reading. I don't want to make it long. We learned this early. So fear is taught to us from our parents and our surroundings. Okay? Fear of past lessons can come into this life if they are necessary lessons for this life. Balance is the key. Balance is the key. Balance is the key. Like I said, you're hitting all your four corners, but you're kind of running on fumes, right? Balance is balance in lifestyle, balance in choices, and balance in friendships and family. I was just saying this, y'all. I know y'all was listening. If y'all were listening to this reading with understanding, y'all are hearing the same thing over again, okay? Balance in friendships, family, everything you do. Balance in work, balance in investments, balance in spending, enjoying, loving. Balance and love together brings happiness and contentment. Extremes and fear together bring loss and disappointment. Ask yourself before making a decision, how does this weigh? Is it imbalance? No life is happy or content without balance. Give and take, mend or break. Life is a circle, and to be whole, it needs balance. Like the earth, living in a balanced, sustained way means that all things thrive. Take too much out of balance, give too much out of balance. Trust your feelings on this. Balance keeps you healthy, body, mind, and spirit. Be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. Absolutely beautiful. I like that. So, beautiful reading, really encouraging, really just kind of like transparent as well. Kind of exposed me a little bit. I ain't like that shit, but it's cool. Okay, I'm sure that some of you ladies related with that as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. That is the end of this reading. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, appreciated, and resonated with this. I hope that this resonated with you in some way, shape, or form, in whichever way that you heard it, heard me say it, in whichever way that I mentioned it. Hope that it ringed, you know, your ear a little bit. So again, ladies, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I will see y'all again with another reading.